can't get a gig unless you agree to do cover songs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so it's still a business.
Yeah,
And that's the thing that a lot of musicians and artists leave outside of the whole operation, is that this is a business. And it's not that the club owner wants to keep you down.
Yeah.
He don't want his audience to leave.
Yeah,
He wants them to stay. He wants to pack his house.
That's exactly right.
So if you're playing a popular song and everybody can dance and buy drinks, that's what he wants. He don't want you playing a song, an original song nobody's heard of, it's not popular, you're not a hit artist, and people start leaving.
Yeah.
That's the way he looks at it.
Yeah.
So you have to look at, okay, this is a business. What does the club owner want? What does the promoter want? What does the artist want? You got to come in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
You know.
I got to see that last week. Exactly what you're saying. There was a girl that she was performing, doing great, doing cover stuff, and then she just kind of, hey, do you mind if I play a couple of the songs? She had 2 or 3 that she did on her own, and Club was completely good with it. So she had a mix of a little bit of the both of them.
She had a mix of it.
Yeah,
right.
and being able to do both of them.
Yeah.
So I guess it just comes down to what you choose to. Well, like you said, you would be limited if you only choose to do so much. So essentially, you're only limited by what you choose to experience and what you choose to get to network and get connected to.
Right. And another thing, you'll be surprised. A lot of your best musicians, man, you know, at least when we were coming up, the guitar player, he can rip a solo.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask him to write a song, he would have no idea how to do it.
Yeah.
Because he's never thought about, hey, I could do this, and never put his talent in that area. I'm going to write something original. But this guy can play anything he's got an ear to play anything you play for him on the radio.
Yeah.
He'll wear it out. But when you say, give me an original now, he's never done it.
Never done it.
So it's a whole new world. It's a whole new ball game. That's surprising for most people. It was surprising to me when I really saw it happen. Some things I talk about, I have seen. You know, it's like, man, this guy can play anything he wants to play, but he cannot kick out an original song.
Yeah.
He can't write an original track where he can get a verse, chorus, and a hook. He can't. His mind doesn't think that way.
Yeah.
Or he hasn't stopped to think about it that way. He's just been covering music.
Yeah.
And he's a great musician. So songwriting is an art, singing is an art. There's different things that different people do.
Yeah.
And that's why the coming together, connecting and collaborating is so important.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man, it is an absolute honor again to have you in studio, man. We got plenty more to talk about and to chop it up on. We're going to dive into details again about the showcase and what people can expect and all of that good stuff, okay? So, and we also have my man, Mr. J over here is going to enlighten us as he always does every Monday. We got the positive pickup coming up. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great show. All right, keep it locked right here. It's the Midday Live with your boy, JSapp MadStak, Mr. Friend of my fans, iLLEST. And this is RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio, where you can always tune into the culture. I got that Michael Jackson, Another Part of Me coming up, along with some other great hits and some original music produced by Mr. Larry Johnson as well. Keep it locked. We'll be back.
Baby, it's your boy Sarge, and you are locked into Midday Live with JSapp MadStak. It's only the hottest radio show in the city. So lock it in, baby. RWR Live 365. Yeah.
This is our mission.
That's right, just another part of me. What a better way, I don't know if there is a better way to really kick the Midday Live off. You know, I play Michael Jackson every day. We're talking, or every day I'm on the air, and we're talking, you know, original music, you know, and it's amazing. You know, you got classic songs like Another Part of Me that just stand the test of time, all right? But I love to dive into our independent artists as well. And she may not be with us, but she's definitely gonna be with us today in spirit, all right? We got a new single by Miss Ava J coming up right now. Mercy, keep it locked right here on the Midday Live.
Yeah, this is XTK, aka Zeno the Kid, and you are tuned in to Midday Live with JSapp MadStak. It's the hottest show in the city, so lock into RWR Live 365.
From the cradle
What's happening? This your boy JSapp MadStak from the Midday Live Show, and right now you was tuned in to the dopest radio station in the land, RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. iLLEST! All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You are inside the Midday Live with your host with the most, the desire to see it. Is me, JSapp MadStak, Mr. Fan of my bands, iLLEST. With me is Mr. J, that is Jeremy Henley, getting ready to drop the positive pickup on us here in a little bit. Our other special guest is Mr. Larry Johnson, CEO, founder of Shady Oak Books, Music and Publishing, also founder of Emerald Coast Songwriters Association. All right, and we are about to dive into that showcase coming up here in a little bit. But first, man, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about Mercy, man.
Talk about Mercy.
We got to talk about Mercy. Oh, Mercy. Like, bruh. So that is your lovely wife, Miss Ava J, the artist, okay? You produced that single. So you produced the whole EP. Is that right?
Let me give Emerald Coast the mission statement at Emerald Coast a tab on this one: connect, communicate, and collaborate. That's what happened with that song.
What happened.
I wrote the song. I wrote the lyrics.
Okay.
And I wrote a track to it, and I demoed it. Right?
Okay.
And Ava liked it. I want to record it, and I said, well, I wrote it toward more hip hop, right?
Okay.
And so
that was the original concept. You wrote
original
it
concept.
more for hip hop.
Of a hip hop.
Wow. Okay.
Gospel song.
Okay.
And I don't know if that would have worked or not. But
yeah, possibly. Yeah.
As a creator, you got to be willing to let things go. So she knew Gino, and we hooked up with Gino. Gino's amazing. Anybody can, if you ever get a chance to work with Gino, take the opportunity, man. You learn so much with this guy. Matter of fact, I spoke with Gino yesterday, and first of the year, we're going to start putting the pieces together to do a 2024 Christmas album with Ava.
Okay.
A Christmas album 2024. So I'm looking forward to working on that as a main project for next year.
Nice.
But the horn arrangements, Gino.
Okay.
The idea that I had when I wrote the song, okay, take this. I want horns in it. I want real horns in it. Let's see what happens. Okay. But what about this and what about that? Because I had already recorded the song with the guitar player.
Okay.
In Georgia. So I sent him that. We kept the guitar. Chris Snowden is a local bass player.
Okay.
Gino knew Chris.
Okay.
That bass line is just out of this world.
It is, man. It is.
Chris is a super. He's about the best bass player I've ever seen. There's no way. And then the horn player, the sax player, and the drummer. I didn't know these guys. Gino knew them. Okay? So, Gino, here's what we got. As a producer, this is what I need. Put hands on people. 4 people in. Right? So he rearranged the track, he arranged the horn parts, sent them out to the guys that he knew that would work on the song. Same thing that I did, same recipe.
Yeah.
Who has the style to fit this song? You got to know people though, right?
You got to know. Yes. Yeah.
You got to know people.
Yeah.
You got to have a network.
Yeah.
And he brought those guys in. We never rehearsed.
Never rehearsed.
We never rehearsed. We rehearsed on our own.
Independent, but not collectively. Okay.
We sent the parts out individually. This is how this works. This is the thing I don't think most musicians understand.
Mm-hmm.
You have to network and know people. That song could not have happened. You could not have heard that song in the form that it was in without network.
That part.
I didn't know the trumpet player. I met him the day we recorded. The trombone player, the sax player, I met them the day we recorded. The drummer, the bass player, I met them that day.
That's in the real, and let me I'm just gonna mirror in entertainment, true professionalism. That is exactly how it works, because I can speak also on the acting side. there are a lot of occasions you get booked for a role. You get your sides. You're not even going to get the whole script depending on where you sit on the call sheet. All right. You may not get the whole script. You'll get some sides. You'll get a particular scene or the particular scenes that you are in. That's all you'll get. Okay. You'll blow them away with the audition. We like this guy. They may give you a couple of notes, casting or producer or maybe even the director. Other than that, you have a call date and time.
Right.
You are to be on set at this day. You report to hair and makeup, and that's that. You show up. You may not meet the rest of the cast. You might know who's in it, who's a part of it, who you might be acting. You may not,
right.
But you know what you're supposed to do, and it doesn't matter at the end of the day. You just get the job done. So very, very similar. That's how it works.
And that producer or that director is expecting you. He selected you because of a certain talent that you have, right? Just like he picked the drum, the horn players. So he picked the bass players, right? And you give a chart, and Gino arranged all the horn charts, sent them out. About a month later, we had a recording session, and we recorded everything that day. The horns, the vocals, everything that day. And like you said, the professionalism. Everybody came in, they knew their parts. The guys knew the horn parts better than I did. I stumbled more than the rest of the guys, But to the point of the music business is so complex. You're gonna have to network in today's, even now, it's much more complex.
Right. Yeah.
Before social media, you just had your own community. That's about as far as you could reach until you traveled and did other things and other radio stations. But now it's so complex that anything you do is almost international if it works.
Yeah.
Instantly, right?
That part.
So there's so many pieces to the puzzle now. And I just encourage people, get a network of people around you and take the load off. I could not have done what Gino is good at. I couldn't have played the bass.
That part.
Because Chris is the best bass player in Pensacola. To me, that's my opinion. Chris Snowden, great bass player. I couldn't have done that, right?
Got you.
So that's the importance of coming together, bringing people together, let them do what they do. And you'll get something totally different. And it'll exceed your expectations. I like that.
I absolutely love it. Jeremy, man, what do you have to say? What do you think about Ava J's Mercy and the whole record?
Well, I thought it was awesome. Just first, I got to hear it after that we had met that night at the Indie Artist Showcase. I think just powerful song. The music in the back is amazing, and then just where I am spiritually, so I'm sitting there clinging to every lyric, listening to every bit of it. Man, I thought just awesome, powerful song. And then now to know the rest of the story, that's just amazing to show up, meet each other, and boom, there it is. You know what I mean?
Absolutely love it. Phenomenal, man. I tell you what, we're going to talk about another record that you produced. All right. And we had the joy, and Jeremy, you can speak on this too, because you were there. You were there during the process of the actual recording, putting it together. I wanted you to witness that because you are a talented individual yourself, man. You got a voice on you, and you keep on your path and networking with the right folks. That's all going to fall into place for you as well. And, so can't wait for that to happen. But yeah, before we get to it and actually play it, let's talk a little bit about We Comin' Ain't Hard to Find. Because I love how that record in itself, man, came to fruition. Let's just chop that up.
That was something new. It was a stretch for me. And again, same thing. I couldn't have done this song by myself. Okay? I started something. I had an idea. And I'm just speaking from songwriters, from artists. I had an idea. And you think, who would sound good doing this? Who could do that? Who could do this? And you start asking questions and all about town and meeting the right people. And once you put all the pieces to the puzzle together, you say, pull the trigger on it.
There we go.
But the idea came just from... I like football, sports. That's mainly all I watch on TV is sports. If I'm watching TV, it's sports. Other than sitting down with my wife to just sit down and watch a movie that she wants to watch. So I've been following Deion Sanders since he came to Georgia.
Okay.
I guess in the 90s. when he graduated, first came to play with the Falcons. I've been following him throughout his whole career. And I played trumpet in the Sonic Boom of the South. So when he went to Jackson State to coach, you know, that was very interesting. I was born and raised in Jackson, Mississippi, so that perked it up again. And then from Jackson State, he got the job at Colorado. So it's like, hey, follow this guy. He's very motivational as far as motivating men. That's something I'm in. You know, I motivate men. I work with a prison ministry.
Okay.
We're going in Holmes Correctional Facility 1st of November for 4 days. So
Okay.
I was drawn into that, and I've always followed him. Being an athlete, and then I saw that side of him, where he was more interested in motivating men through athletics. So following him, got the idea, let's do this song and see what happens.
Nice. Nice.
And we pulled it together.
And the rest of, man, that was a very fun process. I can't wait to get back in the studio with you guys, man. You, Sarge, man, it was a lot of fun. And the outcome, it definitely came together.
Right. And I guess if you hear the song and look at me, I don't have the energy that you guys put into that track. That's why I say there's no way I could have pulled that off by myself.
I feel it.
You know,
I feel it.
I don't have the energy that you guys put into that track. So it's like, wow, there's no way I could pull that off. That's why I say networking is so important for the musician. You know?
I love it. Outside looking in, Jay, we're gonna play the record here in a little bit. Then we're gonna dive into the Emerald Coast Songwriters Association, the showcase. We're gonna talk about that. All right. We got Positive Pickup coming up in about 20 minutes or so. Well, yeah, about 25 minutes. Outside looking in, I mean, you know, you were there to witness that whole process. I mean, what were your takeaways?
Well, that with me, man, just watching and seeing just the repetition and going like, okay, we got to hit you just see how just the minute, just little changes make a huge impact. Just little things, an added ad-lib here, a different beat here, something. You know what I mean? Just the sound effects and everything in the back, all the pieces to put together not only a song, but an impactful song to where it'll connect with the movement. You know what I mean? So I thought it was awesome. And then again, when I sit back in a room full of talented individuals, I just want to be there and just kind of be a fly on the wall and soak everything in that I can. And being able to see it.
There you go.
So to seeing it start to finish, sitting in the studio, listening to everything, and then you're watching it on a screen and you're watching it put to the ball games, the practice, you're tying it to that, so you see the all around impact and atmosphere that it had in the long run, man. It was just really cool seeing that start to finish. Just I get to see it from way over here, you know what I mean? Until it's my time, I get to see how it all gets put together, and that's just
like I said,
candy store.
It is a process. It's a magnificent, it's a wonderful process. You can learn a lot of things working with other folks, and you know, again, there's things that you can't do. You can't do everything, you know. So I absolutely love it. So I tell you what, without further ado, let's jump right into this. We're gonna check it out right here. All right, on the Midday Live. This is We Comin' Ain't Hard to Find. Specifically targeting, you know, all things sports related. Or even things, some stuff in life. I mean, hey, you could work a Tom Thumb and say we coming now. I mean, I'm coming to whip up that coffee or whatever it is you got going on.
Like I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go right ahead.
We like to sprinkle the word I do, and that line. You got to see the vision.
I love it.
You got to see the end.
There you go.
Before the beginning.
There you go.
That's right out of the word.
There you go.
So we sprinkle a little bit of that in while you're jamming. That's
I love
what
it.
I like to do.
Yeah.
I love it. And yeah, and man, it was phenomenal. So here we go. This is myself, Sarge, produced by Larry Johnson. This is We Comin' Ain't Hard to Find. Keep it locked right here. We got more coming up here on the Midday Live with your boy JSapp MadStak, Mr. Fan of My Fans, iLLEST. This your boy JSapp MadStak from the Midday Live Show, and right now you is tuned in to the dopest radio station in the land, RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. iLLEST.
Hey,
He saw the vision and made it plain. You gotta dominate and win the game. We come, it's time. We come, we ain't hard to find. We come, it's time. We come, we got an axe. Step into place, we live like whoa. My journey rocky road, not sweet, ice cold. And my team built tough, ready for woe. Come on. No matter what the opposition, ready to blow. Understand the assignment, understood we align it. Together, band of brothers, darkest days we are shining. One and working, winning team, flipping through pages. Walk, talk, confidence, team is contagious. Strong, we are, we is on. Hey, we is on, baby. This is where we belong. We belong, baby. We come, it's time. We come, we ain't hard to find. We come, it's time. We come, we got an axe. Tell 'em, bravo, live from Colorado. Yeah, boy, we leaders, ain't none of us gon' follow. Yeah, we talk trash, mouth loud, big like bass. Step out on this water, you're sure to get swallowed. The old sayings, worst punch you don't see, but you hear us rush the scene with Ralphie's and Pete. All you see's round me's, head busters and kings. Won't fall for anything, we stand and take knees. We are, we is on. Hey, we is on, baby. This is where we belong. We belong, baby. We come, it's time. We come, we ain't hard to find. We come, it's time. We come, we got an axe. Strong, we are, we is on. We is on, baby. This is where we belong. We belong, baby. We come, it's time. We come, we ain't hard to find. We come, it's time. We come, we got an axe to grind. We got an axe to grind. Coach a mastermind. Come on. Game plan, win at all costs, mastermind. Yeah, you see who all you brought me to set the line. I wanna see if all that energy's matching mine. We had to see the ending before the beginning. Understood the vision, now we winning. Hey, 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 iLLEST. We are, we is on. Hey, we is on, baby. This is where we belong. We belong, baby. We come, it's time. We come, we ain't hard to find. We come, it's time. We come, we got an axe.
Hey, this is your girl Q La La, and you are listening to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
It's your boy DJ Corey T, and I need you to go to the Google Play or the App Store and download the free RWR Live 365 app, because I want to be with you each and every Friday, 12 noon Central, for the Lunch Buffet Mix on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
This is what you missed on Two Tears in a Bucket. She got to be bad.
Well,
And she done put that cougar-fied snap on him.
Okay.
Another one bites the dust.
Don't.
Another one bites the dust.
I can't with y'all.
And another one.
And another one. And another one bite. Oh,
Yeah,
sucker.
another tender D.
Yeah,
That's
Bites
right.
the dust.
Another one, Tender D goes down.
Catch more of the Two Tears in a Bucket show every Friday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central Time, right here on RWR Live 365. Tune into the coach.
Yo, what up, radio family? This your boy, JSapp MadStak, iLLEST from the Midday Live Show. If you missed the Sugar Shack with Aunt Ronnie and Uncle Eddie, here's what you missed.
Hey, y'all, this is Aunt Ronnie. If y'all missed the Sugar Shack show last Saturday, you sure missed a good one.
Yep, she was talking, and everybody knows that Aunt Ronnie ain't Willy Wonka, and she don't put sugar on it.
Uncle Eddie, watch your mouth. Other folks here might be listening.
Well, anyway, if you did miss it, here's a little bit of what you missed.
Tune into the Sugar Shack Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 noon Central Standard Time, only on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. iLLEST!
Hey, it's Mr. J with the positive pickup to brighten your day. That positive voice to encourage the positive choice. Exclusively on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
What's happening, everybody? This your boy, JSapp MadStak, Mr. Fan of my fans. iLLEST! Do you have what it takes to host your own radio talk show? Well, if the answer is yes, then you're the one we looking for. Hold up, say what? RWR Live 365 is looking for new talent to join our radio family and network. We'll put you in the captain's chair and give you all the tools necessary to become the next hot radio sensation. Sound good? Show do! How we get down, man? Here's all you gotta do. Visit our website at rwrlive365.com/affiliate program and follow the simple instructions, or give us a call at 850-466-8436. Once again, that number is 850-466-8436. Be sure to tell them iLLEST sent you, and I'll see you on the other side of stardom, baby. See you!
Yeah, you know we right back. Superstars everywhere, so it's like that. Going in, go ham with a knife. Only here for 24, I'll be right back.
Are you a business owner and are you looking to grow your business? Well, logos, branding, and marketing isn't all that we do. At Graphic Grooves Consulting, we give you more than you bargained for. From business planning to web design, we do it all. Because at Graphic Grooves, we are your ultimate creative solution. Our goal is to help you plan, strategize, and achieve your goals. So come to Graphic Grooves where good work matters.
It's your girl G Princess with the VIP Lounge, and you're tuned in right now to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. You know the saying, it's poppin'.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You are inside the Midday Live with your boy JSapp MadStak, Mr. Fan of my fans, iLLEST. And this is RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio, where you can always tune into the culture. Special guest in studio with us today is my man, Mr. Larry Johnson, CEO founder of Shady Oaks Books, music, publishing, a whole lot of things. All right, and also founder of the Emerald Coast Songwriters Association. Hello, good sir.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
My man. I got Mr. J down here at the end.
Yes, sir.
Hanging out. All right. He's gonna be bringing that those positive vibes here in a few minutes. Shortly, the positive pickup. All right. But first, I want to dive into the Emerald Coast Songwriters Association and first inaugural artist showcase. Let's talk a little bit about that. All right. So first and foremost, how many years has it been now?
It hadn't been a year.
Hasn't even been a year yet.
We started Emerald Coast Songwriters Association January 2023.
That's dope.
And we had a networking session every month, and on the fourth Wednesday of every month. We tried to have we had a networking session. But we would try to bring in a special guest that was in the industry.
Okay.
We were special guests one month. We would have a teaching on songwriting or presentation on best practices of songwriting. And then we listen to songwriters that had an original song that they wanted to get some audience feedback from.
I love that. The concept that you have, because see, we live in this world today where like everything costs $1.
Right.
And the fact that you put that together, you take time out of your day, you and Ava both, and y'all make that happen, and you're not asking, saying for anything in return other than just the opportunity to network. and meet new people. That's dope. I mean, so I commend and applaud you for that.
Thank you very much. Which is why we're not calling Wednesday night a festival, because we want to save that for next year.
Gotcha.
It's a showcase.
It's a showcase. It's not a festival.
It's just a showcase. And what it is, you got to crawl before you can walk. You got to walk before you can run. So, as we just said, we're not even a year old yet. We're 10 months, and we're already having a showcase. And last I looked, we have 12 songwriters and artists that are performing, along with our special guest, Navarre, Pensacola's own songwriter, Jessie Ritter. She's going to headline the whole thing. She has a pretty strong following here in the Northwest Florida area.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
So the idea is, again, bring songwriters together, a little education involved in it, entertainment involved in it, and networking and getting to know people. And I go back to the song that you and I, Sarge and Fabio did. That song wouldn't have turned out the way it turned out had I not met Sarge from a networking situation, which led to me meeting you.
Now, the first time you met Sarge, was that at the his Indie Artist Showcase?
No.
Oh, it was not. Okay.
We met Sarge through a friend from another networking, was it Friday Night Network at the Villars.
Okay, yeah.
Robin and Lise.
Yeah.
Robin
So
and,
at the
Boyd.
atrium,
Yes.
where we...
We're all friends. And matter of fact, Ava used to co-host with Robin. When she was out, she would keep it, be one of the co-hosts back up.
Gotcha.
So we met Sarge by way of Lloyd and Robin and the Villars Network, Friday Night Network.
Okay.
See how this works?
I see how it works.
So
see how it works, yeah.
You can't isolate yourself from the world, okay?
Right.
And I don't want to go too far away from your question talking about the Songwriters Association, but it's much more than that, It's not a performance per se, but we want everybody to perform and do their best.
Sure.
But we're bringing original talent. We're bringing artistry to a safe place where you can, have a genuine critique of your artistry. I remember Jessie Ritter before she played at the Bands on the Beach in Pensacola. One of the songs that she tried when she was a guest was Sky Blue or something like that. I may have the name wrong.
Okay.
But she said, I want to do this song and see how y'all feel about it. And she just blew everybody away with the song. So she knew right then that was going to be a hit song for her. And I was fortunate enough, my wife and I, we saw her perform the song at Bands on the Beach. Blew everybody away. I mean, had everybody singing her song by the time she got to the chorus. She introduced it. Sky Blue, it was a little chant with the blue and all of that stuff, and it worked. But she got a chance to give it a trial run in a smaller environment to test and tweak, test and tweak.
There you go. Right.
And learn, does it work? What do I need to
What
change?
works, what doesn't, what do I need to do better, more of, less of? Absolutely.
Exactly. So
Absolutely.
that's just an example of being in an environment where you can comfortably test things as an artist to see what tweaks need to be made, or hey, I've done something here that works. I'm going to push it a little further. And that was an instance where, again, I don't talk about things that I heard about. I'm trying to tell you things I've seen. So seeing her come in and sample one of her songs with the audience there, and then seeing her do it in a bigger venue and how the reaction was, is a good indicator that what we're doing is working. I'll take you back to another example. When I say we try and teach, Jamie did a presentation on song mapping. And it's like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? He did a presentation on song mapping. The way that you and Sarge and I completed that song, We're Coming, we used Jamie's song mapping.
Okay.
And that basically means we're gonna write a song together. We didn't sit at the table and write, but we did sit down and say, what is it gonna be about? What do we want the first verse to be about?
Right.
We threw in some elements, some ingredients, and then we went off on our own. And when we came back, we mapped the song out, and every verse matches the previous verse.
There you go.
Right? Every verse ties into the chorus. So the song is coherent because we use song mapping. That was one of the presentations that Dr. Jamie did at the Songwriters Association.
Nice.
Okay, how you bring multiple people together to write a song and keep it coherent.
Right.
To keep the to get the point across. And I think we got the point across with We Coming, but we used that mapping,
the formula. Yeah,
the
it
formula
works.
that Jamie gave us doing the Songwriters Association. And we didn't have to sit in the room. We didn't sit in the room all day long and try to write lyrics. Right?
No.
We talked about it and put a little scale together, and then everybody put their piece in it. Bam, and it works.
Yeah, I generally try to have that all set and done by the time you get to the studio, because literally in the studio, time is legitimately and realistically it's money. So, you want to share on your perspective? Because I mean, you actually you went to one of the networking sessions at Andy D's.
I did,
out
yes.
there.
And I've also been to just the idea of networking. Exactly what Mr. Johnson's saying is
Larry, man.
Oh, Larry, man! I just got there's that respect level there. So there's also on Monday nights. I forget. I think it's Peppers or something. El Pepito something here. They do
a networking.
They do a Monday night networking business networking thing. And as a matter of fact, Sarge invited me over to that one. And then immediately, so when I go to these things. So when I went over to Andy D's, I sat and I looked. I'm like, okay, what do I need? What tools can I put in my toolbox from there? And we've talked several other times as well on the things that I need to work on before diving in. So I'm steady just putting tools in the toolbox. Went to that other networking event as well, and it's saying like, okay, presentation's one thing, just preparation, presentation, being able to put stuff together and connecting with the right people. And I'm really excited about I'm not going to be able to get to the 25th, but I know that there's one in every month. So I got to see it and be a part of one. You were actually special guest at the one that I went to. And then just seeing it grow from what I had no idea that it started in January. I was already under just the way people assume stuff. I thought it was much bigger than what it actually was. I thought it had been around for years.
Wow,
I thought it'd been around for years.
That's dope. Speaks to where it will be by next year. And again, through these opportunities, continuing to network. Like I say, I could see something going down Maritime Park out there behind Wahoo Stadium. Take advantage of that stage. A huge festival of sorts, showcase. Similar to what we did back in 2018 with Manager of the Year. He put on, it was GLR at the time. He put on a spring break fest, a concert. And ironically enough, his networking goes to show, it follows the same map. But you've all heard of the artist who goes by the name Lotto now, one of the biggest names in hip hop. Okay. Well, she was Miss Mulatto at the time when he brought her down. He brought her down here along with Brashear Gray, okay, star of the Fox hit show Empire. And he put that on, man, and it was a phenomenal. I think it was like 4,000 showed up for that.
Really?
Well, oh yeah. Video and footage and pictures, man. Maritime Park was full. It was full out there. So an absolute amazing event. And that's I see this doing the same sort of thing, man. So
that's the idea.
That's the concept.
To give everybody an opportunity to or a place to come in, work your craft, polish it up, and then bam.
That part.
And I always say, my vision that more than one hit song is going to come out of this.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
More than one hit song is going to be pushed out of this, but we got to do the work.
Well, guys, look, man, I am enjoying myself. Look, time flies. We are already in the second hour of the show. It is already 11:06 p.m. here at RWR Studios here in Pensacola, Florida. We are just loving life, having conversation with my man, Mr. Larry Johnson. I got Mr. J here on deck. Coming up in about 15 minutes, we're going to jump into, I'm going to turn the reins over to my man, Mr. J. He is going to enlighten us with today's positive pickup. All right. You want to elaborate a little bit about positive pickup for those that have never tuned in? What is the positive pickup?
Well, for today, just that positive pickup, just in a nutshell, is, man, everybody's going through stuff. Everybody's got a battle. Everybody's got a stressor that they're going through. And just, man, kindness is not an act, it's a lifestyle. And if you just one kind word or gesture or smile to somebody going through something, man, it could change the world for them. It could change. It could be a light in a world of darkness for somebody. Everybody's going through stuff that they feel like they have nobody they can talk to. They feel like they don't have people close to them that understands what they're going through, and they get inside their head. And a biggest killer of dreams is fear, not failure. We fear, just embracing what our calling is, living up to what our purpose is supposed to be, and finding what our passion is and driving as hard as we can for it. And it's never going to be the easy road. We take the path of least resistance. A lot of people do. A majority of people do. But the road to the extra mile is never crowded. Figure out what you're passionate about, what drives you, what is your why. Get connected to it, and then get connected to people that are walking in the same direction to help you get to where you're supposed to be. And that's what it's all about, is figuring out your purpose and your passion and living truly in that passion and purpose and living a fulfilling life while you're there.
Boy, I love it. I'm inspired already. All right, so we've got the positive pickup coming up here in about 15 minutes. We're going to jump into a couple more records. I, in fact, actually would like to speak on this particular song. It is a new single that it's going to drop on November 3rd. All right. I've been playing it for several weeks here on the Midday Live, but it is going to officially release November 3rd, Friday, November 3rd. So mark your calendars, featuring Jakima Divinity. I will have the pleasure of being able to perform this record at the showcase on Wednesday. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into that. And I'm going to open this door because there's somebody else on the other side of this door. So keep it locked right here. It's the Midday Live with your boy, JSapp MadStak, Mr. Fan of My Fans. iLLEST!
Baby, it's your boy Sarge, and you are locked into Midday Live with JSapp MadStak. It's only the hottest radio show in the city. So lock it in, baby. RWR Live 365. Yeah.
Sapp, Stack Life Records, Jakima Divinity, Forever Legacy. It's what they've been waiting on, ain't it? Let's go.
Since beginning the mission, we never let up.
Come on.
We in position, we living to make it better.
Okay.
No matter what it's do or die, hold my head up.
Okay.
Legacy solidified to live forever. Stepping in the place lit like whoa. Stepping in the place lit like oh. Living life, no we lit like oh. Hustle all the rise, act like you know.
This HOV, it's what it means. To me, it means like being seen overseas. Day and night, it's the hustle, returning oversight. Just understanding this never happens like overnight. We steady creeping on a come up, had to take time. It's for the love of money, so had to take mine. Wasn't benches, fences, had to walk the line. I'm quarterbacking all time, playing both sides. Now look into my eyes, tell me really what you see. No need to lie, just look into my eyes, what it be. A day in the life, a day on the mic. Together, same thing, nipple like a day in the fight. No recognition either, so everybody mug you. This ain't a wizarding world, so everybody muggles. Witnesses, that's my wife, Miss Hot Thing. And what this is in the verse, Hot 16.
Since beginning the mission, we never let up. We in position, we living to make it better. No matter what it's do or die, hold my head up. Legacy solidified to live forever. Stepping in the place lit like whoa. Stepping in the place lit like oh. Living life, no we lit like oh. Hustle on the rise, act like you know.
Yo, right back, in fact, never left off. Matter of fact, it's this track is so opposite of soft. Don't knock the hustle, man, slow. You a maybe. That's hustle over verdict. What you should've heard of. Know the illest in me and believe it's till the curtain. Dope is stillest, I'm seeing for that, truly certain. Forever fly high, live and let die. Turning dreams to reality, eyes on the prize. my son and my daughters, don't forget it. Therefore, beyond my death, legacy for rapper living. Speak the truth, more than that, no, I stand by it. Hustle over verdict, hotter than a fire. Illest more than the illest, I'm the deal supplier. If illest ain't the realest, who's a liar?
Living my life, rich in my own way. Living my life, did it my own way. Spending my life, living my own pace. Living my life, my own way.
Come on!
Since beginning the mission, we never let up. We in position, we living to make it better. No matter what it's do or die, hold my head up. Legacy solidified to live forever. Stepping in the place, lit like whoa. Stepping in the place, lit like oh. Living life, know we lit like oh. Hustle on the rise, act like you know. My life, rich in my
Brand new music right there from your boy JSapp MadStak. That is Forever Legacy featuring Jakima Divinity, and that will be releasing on Friday, November 3rd, all digital streaming platforms. Be sure to set your calendar, lock the date in for that one right there. Got a couple more records for you, and then we're going to jump into the positive pickup with my man, Mr. J. Here is Sarge with The First Horn.
This is the first horn. This is the first horn. You thinking I've had my way and I've lost it. You can set your face and know what it takes and what it costs me. You know I wake up every day to some coffee. Head in the clouds to one of my conversations are lofty. Get back up and double up another cup, no pauses. Help me shake this thing called laziness up off me. You know my struggles having a dead brother. Or the many times I escaped being a dead brother. Since in my head cut me bleed red just like the rest of us. I'm a witness, sometimes life can get the best of us. I've been the prophet screaming, shouting in the wilderness. You just complacent, denying the work and you miss. I never said I was called to a pulpit. You wasn't with me during the work, but I can split. You ain't have to deal with the shame and feeling like you miss. You put your pride on the plate and have to wait for this. I ain't gotta tell you that we're living in the end time. You ain't see the signs by now, homie, you been blind. I found my freedom, you know, that's what a spirit is. I'm not a slave to government or opinions, I'm his. This is the first horn. This is the first horn. This is the first horn.
It's for the people. This is street radio for unsung hero. Riding in the Rego, trying to stay legal. My daughter found Nemo, I found a new primo. Yeah, you know how we do it for the people and the struggle of the brothers and the folks. The lovers of the dope. Experiments to discover hope, scuffle for notes. The rougher I wrote, times was harder. Went from rock started to the voice of a martyr. Why white folk focus on dogs and yoga? My people on the low end trying to ball and get over. Lyrics are like liquor for the fallen soldier. From the bounce to the ounce, it's all our culture. Every day we hustling, trying to get them customers. Law we ain't trusting them. Thick bras, we lusting them. Sick and tired of punching it. I look on the bus at them. When I see them struggling, I think how I'm touching them. The people.
About the people. About the people. About the people. About the people.
This is street radio for unsung hero. Riding in the Rego, trying to stay legal. My daughter found Nemo, I found a new primo. Yeah, you know how we do it for the people. The people said that I was sharp on TV at the Grammys. Though they tried to India, I read me. Got backstage and I bumped into Stevie. He said no matter what, the people gon' see me. Can't leave rap alone, the streets need me. Hunger in their eyes is what seemed to feed me. Inside
My peace mixed with beef seem to breed me. Nobody believe till I believe me. Now I'm on the rise, doing business with my guys. Visions realized, music affecting lives. A gift from the skies to be recognized. I'm keeping my eyes on the people, that's the prize.
About the people. About the people. About the people. About the people.
This is street radio for unsung hero. Riding in the Rego, trying to stay legal. My daughter found Nemo, I found the new primo. Yeah, you know how we do it for the people. From Inglewood to a single hood in Botswana. I see the iron weed, yours is my drama. Standing in front of the judge with no honor. My raps ignite the people like Obama. The karma of the streets is needs and takes. Sometimes we find peace in beats and breaks. Put the bang in the back so the seats can shake. Rebel Cadillac music for the people's sake. The people.
About the people. About the people. About the people. About the people.
Hey, this is your girl Q La La, and you are listening to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
It's your girl G Princess with the VIP Lounge. It's poppin'. I want to remind you, you can take me everywhere you go, so download that free app in Google Play or the Apple App Store, so you can stay tapped in with me and everything that's happening here at RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. It's poppin'.
Yo, what up, radio family? This your boy, JSapp MadStak, iLLEST from the Midday Live show. If you missed out on the Midday Live with your boy, iLLEST, here's what you missed.
I remember that song.
Yeah, see that? Remember that?
It brought back some memories.
Trying to tell you, man, back when, like I said, when Timberland was stepping into the scene to become that so-called, like that super producer. See, we don't have super producers anymore.
Super dope producer.
Back then, you know, you Dr. Dre, super producer, Swiss Beats, these are people that...
Wait a minute, and if the beat loud, you know, little juke. No,
he ain't no super producer.
No, because all he doing is hit buttons.
I'm just saying. Tune into the Midday Live weekdays, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon Central Standard Time, only on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
It's your girl G Princess with the VIP Lounge, and you're tuned in right now to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. You know the saying, it's poppin'.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You are inside the Midday Live with your boy JSapp MadStak, Mr. Fan of My Fans, iLLEST. And this is the iLLEST station on the Gulf Coast and RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio, where you can always tune into the culture. Got my man, Mr. J, standing by. We are about to dive into the positive pickup. He's got those words of inspiration, man, that you need to hear. It's very enlightening. It's great stuff. So I'm about to turn the reins over to him. We also have in studio with us Mr. Larry Johnson, CEO, founder of Shady Oaks Books, Music and Publishing, also the founder of the Emerald Coast Songwriters Association. And to just touch on it once again, if you're just joining the show, we have the inaugural, Emerald Coast Songwriters Association Artist Showcase going down this Wednesday, October 25th, Andy D's out there in Navarre, okay? Larry, if you would please, just give us a rundown. We got 12 artists performing. We have a headliner. What time does it kick off?
We're going to be kicking off probably about 6 o'clock, maybe a little before then with the music. We're going to have a DJ between the music sessions, DJ Pete with Sandcastle Radio. He's going to be out. So come on out and have a great time, great food with Andy D's. He's been a sponsor of Emerald Coast Songwriters Association since the conception in January. So come on out, good food, good fun, and listen to some original music. Be the first to hear a song before you hear it on the radio.
There you go.
How many times have you done that?
I love it. I love it. And that is a very, very big thing that you just said just now. You know, a lot of people don't. Sometimes they just want it to be there. You know, when it's already blowing up and big. But we've got some amazing talent. All right, I have the pleasure of performing a new record that's going to be dropping on November 3rd, along with Jakima Divinity, and again there will be several 10 to 11 other artists out there doing
all styles of music. I think the music spans from folk to rap. We even have some gospel rap. So there's something for everybody. So come on out and check it out.
And it is a free event.
Wednesday, it's a free event.
Free event.
You got to eat, so come out, sit out on the deck, watch the sunset.
There you go.
And enjoy the music.
Outstanding. Yep. All right, so that's going down this Wednesday, October 25th. Andy D's, all right, Emerald Coast Songwriters Association inaugural artist showcase. All right, going down in Major Way, kicking off at 6 p.m. It's going to be a phenomenal evening outside on the back patio, man. The nice breeze right on the water. It's going down in a major way. But it is about that time. Now I get to hand the reins over to my partner, all right, my man, Mr. J.
Yes, sir.
And he is going to share today's positive pickup with you, all right? Don't have an official sponsor for my man's segment as of yet, but we'll just go on and say sponsored by Stack Life Clothing, all right? The illest gear in the game, all right? Sponsors the positive pickup.
That's
all
what
right.
I'm talking about.
There you go. You already know it, my guy. All right. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's turn it over to my good friend, Mr. J, with the positive pickup.
Hey, it's Mr. J with the positive pickup to brighten your day. That positive voice to encourage the positive choice. Exclusively on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
All right, man. It's Mr. J with your positive pickup to brighten your day here on this Motivational Monday. And guys, we've got to talking just sitting here in the studio how many times that we've referenced time itself, you know, just waiting on things to come together or having patience, just allowing things to fall into place. And there's nothing more important, point blank, period. You can try as hard as you want, but you cannot force the things that are supposed to fall into your life and fall into place in God's timing, period. And I think the biggest thing that we do today is we judge each other as Christians because we judge each other in each season that we are in. All of us, we don't, in our walk, we are not like subdivisions. We're not cookie cutter Christians. We're not cookie cutter houses. Everybody does not have the same walk. Everybody does not have the same obstacles to make it through, whether it be mental, physical, whatever the case is that you're going through. We have got to stop judging each other based on the season that we meet each other in. You might meet me in my time of war and you might get a just bad perspective of me, but there is a time for war and there's a time for peace. You might meet me in my time of peace, whatever the case is, and you'll get a different perspective of who I am. And you have to understand that when you meet people individually. So we're going to jump into Ecclesiastes chapter 3, and it's just point blank, there is a time for everything. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the sun. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to uproot. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to tear down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather them up, a time to embrace and a time to refrain, a time to search and a time to give up, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be silent and a time to speak up, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. What does the worker gain from his toil? I have seen the burden of God laid on men. He has made everything beautiful in his time. He has also set eternity in the hearts of men, yet they cannot fathom what God has done from beginning to end. I know that there is nothing better for men than to be happy and to do work while they live, that everyone may eat and drink and find satisfaction all in his toil. This is the gift of God. I know everything that God has done will endure forever. Nothing can be added to it. Nothing can be taken away. God does it so that men will revere him. So everything that you go through, just understand there is a time to be built up. There's a time to be torn down. There's a time to be strong, and there's a time to be weak. There's a time to weep. There's a time to laugh. Understand that everything that you go through, you're not going to have, there's no plan in place. And if God were to tell you what he has in store for you, what you have to go through in order to get it, you'd never leave the house. You'd never open the front door and leave the porch, because you would see all the things that you have to go through. When you pray for strength, he's not just going to add that to you. He's going to place you in positions to where you're going to be built for strength, and you're going to have to go through stuff, and you're only going to be able to depend on him, and not by your strength alone, but by his. When you pray for patience, he's not going to automatically give you patience. He's going to test you, and he's going to place you in position where you must be patient and you must wait on his answer. That's how he works. You could go so on and so forth with everything that he does. There's something for everyone around each corner. He's got it planned and mapped out for you before you're ever even born. What we've got to do is figure out what our purpose is, get in tune with our Creator, and who find and search for that purpose of who you're meant to be. Because if you are sitting in your 9-to-5 job right now, which, hey, you might be called to sit in your 9-to-5 job, but if you're sitting there because you settled for comfort, for what society tells you you're supposed to do, because you sat there, but inside you are burdened because you've got a passion, because you love music, because you want to be an actor, because you want to get up and you want to be a voice for people, to encourage people to go out and do stuff that's not the norm and not what they tell you that you're supposed to do in a small town. You have wings and you can stretch them out when you understand what your purpose is, when you connect with the right people. There is a time for everything and everybody in the right season, and you are going to make it, but you have to understand what season that you're in, have to understand the lesson that you are supposed to be learning, or you will repeat that cycle until you do learn that lesson. God's got you, you've got this. Understand where you're at is all part of a bigger plan to get you where you're supposed to be and fulfill your purpose, and that is the Positive Pickup with Mr. J for your Motivational Monday.
Outstanding, my friend. You want to speak on the Positive Pickup there a little bit, Larry, from your perspective? How you feeling, man? You feeling uplifted?
I'm feeling uplifted. I don't know, not to take anything away from it, but the inspiration there is dead on. And to the point he made, you want to think about battles and blessings. You know, there are no blessings without a battle beforehand.
Yeah.
And there's battle is to take you to a blessing. And what Jeremy was saying put me in the mindset of an athlete. You know, you look at video now of how Mike Tyson would train.
Yeah.
And how he had to build his body up. Because think about how much impact a punch puts on a person. Think about a football player that's jumping 10 feet in the air. Your body has to be conditioned to hit the ground and get back up and make the next play.
Yep.
That part.
So that part of the battle, nobody really sees. You know, the conditioning part. So that
Yep,
battle,
the training,
that
yeah.
time for everything.
Yeah.
You know, just because you're going through something, it's to get you ready.
Yeah.
It's to get you ready so that when you take that blow in practice, when the game is on, you can get back up and move on through. You know, so there's a time for everything. There's no time to throw the towel in.
That's right.
You know, work your way through it. Work your way through it and treat it as a conditioning situation. This is getting me ready for my next situation.
There you go.
This is getting me ready for my next situation. It's always positive. Napoleon Hill has a saying, for every adversity, there's an equivalent benefit, right? So for every adversity, there's a positive. You just got to find it.
Right.
Get ready for your next benefit. Think ahead. Get ready. What is this getting me ready for? What is this getting me ready for? It's not bad if it's getting you ready for something. And then you think about it different and you work your way right through it. So I'm in harmony with everything he just said. There's a time for everything. You're gonna have ups and downs. And you can't let people judge when you're down. Don't quit. Don't ever throw the towel in. Figure out what you're supposed to do and get started doing it. And there was a line in the old movie, my favorite line in Shawshank Redemption. There's a line called "Get busy living" or "Get busy dying."
Yep, that's right.
Those are your choices, man.
Get busy living, get busy dying.
Get busy dying.
That's it. Okay. Well, as always, Jeremy, man, it's always a joy. You know, anytime you was able, you were open and able. You already know it, man. You got a seat right here in the Midday Live.
Right.
So,
appreciate it.
know you in your busy schedule and everything else you got going, but yeah, it's welcome anytime because I could use those uplifting words, and there's a lot of people that could use those uplifting words on an everyday basis.
That's right.
All right, being you know, human.
That's my mission with all of it, man. If somebody, I got to just telling you, you know, sometimes, and then as a digital creator, when you get on, you start putting your life out there, putting yourself out there. You understand, like me from a small town, and a lot of people from small towns, they don't get it, or they judge you, or they cast stones. You know what I mean? When you're trying to get up and go. But when I looked, I figured out you could see like your audience, who your audience is globally, and I didn't even realize I had reached that point to where I had been reaching people in other countries. And then the reality of it is just it's the story of the jellyfish, the father and son walking down the beach, and there's a bunch of jellyfish out on the sand, and the son's steady throwing them back. He's throwing them into the water, and the father says, "Yeah, all right, son, that's enough." He says, "Well, just one more, Dad." So he throws just one more in there, and he says, "Hey," he says, "Well, what does it matter?" He said, "What does it matter to that one?" He said, "Well, it mattered to that one. That's all it mattered." You know, when you finally reach, when you make a difference to that just one more person type deal. So when I've got to see that, just that positivity and trying to get positivity out there and that positive mindset, to see that it's reaching just one or two people in places that I've never even thought of it being able to reach. That, like I said the other day, man, that's how I measure my success, is just if you can reach somebody. It's the parable of the lost sheep, man. If you can inspire somebody to save that one person from that path of destruction, from making a bad decision, whatever the case is, just by speaking life. The power of life and death is in the tongue. When you're steady speaking life and positivity, no matter what you're going through, speak life into yourself, but speak life into others, and understand that other people are going through stuff. And that's daily. Everybody's got that battle, and that little voice of positivity, that little act of kindness or gesture of kindness can change the world for somebody in the middle of their struggle.
Well spoken. That's it. That's all it takes. No matter what you do, in summarizing what Jeremy just elaborated on with the positive pickup, and what Larry just spoke to, is that no matter what you might be going through, you never give up, you don't quit, you don't throw the towel in, physically or proverbially. You keep going, because it only takes one. In the sense of music, it only takes one record, okay? How they say you can get 1,000 no's, but all you need is just one yes. So if that's the case, if that's the ratio, 1,000 to 1, 100,000 to 1, I mean, everybody's different. Everybody's path is different. You have to continue pushing until you get that ultimate achievement, in game. So, all right, you guys. Well, here we got about 30 minutes left. Well, a little bit less than that, about 25 minutes left here in the Midday Live today. Larry, man, I appreciate you for rocking out with us, man, for the show. We got some more records we're gonna play. I think I got another one here by Ava. We're gonna get on here in a little bit off the Mercy EP. Oh, by the way, why don't you briefly talk about the EP Mercy? It's available. Where can people go to get it?
It's available on all streaming platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Pandora. Download it. And look out for the 2024 Christmas album that's in the works.
Oh, okay.
We got a green light on that just last night.
Outstanding.
Nice. Awesome.
I know it's a long way away, but it'll be here before you know it.
Oh yeah, it's right around the corner.
And it takes about a year to get an album out, so just be on the lookout for the 2024 Christmas album.
Outstanding. Yep. All right. Well, having said that, here we're going to dive into another record off of the Mercy EP by Eva J, and this is Thank You. One of my favorites, as she liked to put. She tried to dive into the rapping arena a little bit with a part on this record. So, all right, keep it locked right here. This is the Midday Live with your boy JSapp MadStak, Mr. Fan of my fans, iLLEST. This is RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
It's Mr. J with the positive pickup to brighten your day. That positive voice to encourage the positive choice. Exclusively on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Praise you with everyone. I want to thank you. Dedicate my life to the lordship of your son. Your word is second to none, so let your kingdom come. When I'm broken by adversity, you never take your hands off me. I can feel your Holy Spirit restore my energy. The evidence of your mercy and grace seen all over my face, giving me the confidence I need to embrace your righteous way. I want to thank you, appreciate the love and everything that you've done. If I had 10,000 tongues, I would praise you with everyone. I want to thank you, dedicate my life to the lordship of your son. Your word is second to none, so let your kingdom come. I just wanna be connected to you from within, free from the necessity of constant sin. Set my soul free from evil impurity. Shield me with peace and security. Your intercession is my protection, Lord. I repent for my transgressions. I'll
I'll cherish your sacrifice every day of my life. Walk in the light and try to do what's right. Like a prodigal child, I got lost for a while. My chosen lifestyle put me in exile. Through all my adversity, you never took your hand off me. Your word is always true, and I just wanna thank you.
Appreciate the love and everything that you've done. If I had 10,000 tongues, I would praise you with everyone. I wanna thank you. Dedicate my life for the lordship of your son. Your word is second to none, so let your kingdom come. I wanna thank you. Appreciate the love and everything that you've done. If I had 10,000 tongues, I would praise you with everyone. I wanna thank you. Dedicate my life to the lordship of your son.
That right there is Miss Ava J with Thank You off of her new EP, streaming now globally. All right, Mercy. You can get that wherever you get music, Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, the whole shebang. Go get that added to your playlist. Got another one coming up right now featuring the lovely Miss Faith. Remember the Time, your boy, inspired by a very special guest sitting in studio. She chose not to be on camera today, but it's okay. She'll be back on Wednesday. So here is Remember the Time, exclusive right here on the Midday Live at RWR Live 365.
Was a warm summer night, believe 3rd of July will be the first time that we'd ever lock eyes. I mean, how damn you was fine. Showed it impressive, brother. May not been intended, but you still did impressive, brother. We got our first glimpse of each other while in the club. Didn't notice you off rip, but you was focused. What's up? Remember rocking Yankees jersey, sticky green was the color. No way to miss me from a mile away. Word to my mother. Latest night, club is out. See me posted outside. Catch you walking towards me, out the corner of my eye. What's your name, LaShonda? Is it, baby? How about I call you? Said that's fine, and when I did, took it straight to old Charles. Come on.
Remember the time we first met. Remember the time first had sex. Remember the time flying out west. Yeah. Remember the time when you first said yes. Oh, remember the time.
Put you under my arm, crazy smooth as I do it, cause you loving my charm.
Remember the time.
Belong together, what's happening? Planning hits long before you ever knew I was rapping. Come on. Night is young, eating, laughing, jokes, sarcasm. We order salads, trying to impress each other with our good habits. Body right in the castle, want you ruling my castle. Hope you feeling that too. Don't wanna ruin when I asked you. Food was good, so I asked. Enjoying your meal? Mouth was full, although you smiling. Yeah, that's the deal. Dinner plan spectacular. How about tomorrow? How about you meet me at the crib? We can find out what follows. Come on.
Remember the time we first met. Remember the time first had sex. Remember the time flying out west. Remember the time when you first said yes.
Come on.
Remember the time.
Put you under my arm, crazy smooth as how I do it, cause you loving my charm. That's right.
Remember the time.
Belong together, what's happening? Planning hits long before you ever knew I was rapping. Change your pace is all I offer. Remember that line? Of course you do, forever true. Remember that time, exotic, sexy, yes. Purse matching the skirt. Once the side right off the top, both started to flirt. Playful touching at first, which led to hugging and kissing. Hold up, I had to adjust myself. This here too hot, I'm remembering. Bed next recommended by you. Follow the course, and 20 minutes later, babies, when the sweat started pouring. No longer quiet, we storming. Sexing each other. Who would have thought that down the road, grow to love one another? No butterflies in your stomach, only me and you love it together. Adrenaline rushing, especially when we coming. They was something terrific for real, never forget it. Responsible for the vision, the current, present day living. Night I'm up and I'm wishing to see as soon as the issue. Day to follow, we locked it when we made it official. Come on.
Remember the time we first met.
Yeah.
Remember the time when we first had sex. Remember the time flying out west.
Come on.
Remember the time when you first said yes. Remember the time.
Put you under my arm, crazy smooth as how I do it, cause you loving my charm. That's right.
Remember the time.
Belong together, what's happening? Planning hits long before you ever knew I was rapping.
Remember the time. Remember. Do you remember? Remember the time.
Yeah, this is XTK, aka Zeno the Kid, and you are tuned in to Midday Live with JSapp MadStak. It's the hottest show in the city, so lock into RWR Live 365.
Steve Zidane.
like it's destiny. All these demons around me can tell they want the rest of me. Damn, but they ain't stressing me. Feel like I'm moving through space, same trajectory. All my personas, I count them up. My confidence, they give me thoughts, so make a way, cause here I come. They don't even know I'm about to bust up in it. Gotta run it real quick, gotta level up my mindset, not fine with this. Never would've thought I had to climb every mountain. I found that it's hard just to deal with it. How do I know what it is, what it ain't? How come I doubt everything in my brain? How do I change everything that I know? How do I know that I'm meant to be great? Wait. I don't got no rhyme, just a rhythm. With a little talent, I tell you just what I give them. A little flavor with my heart up in it. Down for the real, the fake, I must forget it. Too many problems in the summer. The heat is turning up, issue coming up. These tiny steps that you take be the problem, bruh. Never settle, be the rebel that you need to be. Be the hero that the people don't wanna see. Will you grow to know you can't do it casually? Okay, I'ma let you get back to how you doubt how it has to be. How do I know what it is, what it ain't? How come I doubt everything in my brain? How do I change everything that I know? How do I know that I'm meant to be great? Wait. Why they got it like that? They don't even understand, I ain't chatting them back. And matter of fact, I gotta get off of the back of the board, surveying the mapping, switching the path. Too many times I gotta run through. Gotta do it now, I cannot argue. If you really look, you see me dancing. Dazzling gleam like Chansey. You want me to rap? There's a damn fee. Never take it back, cause there's no type of plan B. I find it hard to understand things, feel so overwhelmed, cause there's nothing that I can't be.
What it is, what it ain't. How come I doubt everything in my brain? How do I change everything that I know? How do I know that I'm meant to be great? Wait.
That right there was a new one from Zeno, aka XTK, Zeno the Kid. All right, Destiny. He is an artist signed to Warzone Music, which is, all right, Sarge's record label there. All right, so big ups and big shouts out to both of them. He probably will be performing again, I know, in December, because we have the Indie Artist Showcase coming back again, something Sarge did. We did a year, and it's already...
It's been a year.
It's been a year already? A full year, or has it been like 6 months, 7 months, 6, maybe 5?
A couple of months. I don't know.
I mean,
Has it been that long?
A couple of months.
Yeah, I'd say it's been a few months. It seems like it's been forever though. It really does. It really does. But Larry, I love the one thing about, hosting your own show. The control you have, creative control over some of the songs that get played, that kind of thing. I got something exclusive I want to play for you. We were sitting here talking about, independent artists and, the ones that tend to want to lean towards doing nothing but cover music, as opposed to those that want to, be creative and make, their own music. Well, I have my own views specific about the music industry. Okay. I have my own views about the music industry and what I want to say agenda is pushed now more than ever, especially with the hip hop genre and community. There's a very specific, no matter what you want to say about it, the reality of it is what it is. There is a very specific type of music that, the mainstream wants to push. Okay. And I've been sitting on this record, man. I'm about to play here for quite some time. I needed the right track to put it to. I think I found something, and recently recorded it, man. And I don't have any plans to release it as of yet. I got some stuff I got to work out on the legal side of things and logistics. But just thought I'd let you check it out. The name of the song is No Radio. Okay. And basically, let me explain that, because I played it once before and somebody chimed in and was like, wait, I'm kind of confused because this is radio. So how you have a song called No Radio and you're playing it on the radio? So basically what I am saying is that we don't want commercialized radio. We want underground. Typically and historically, underground music didn't get its due diligence in the limelight because the commercialized standard, it was either lacking that, or it steered away from what, you know, the commercialized sound was going for. So this record, No Radio, was basically a stab at that, saying, you know, let's get back to the real culture of hip hop. The underground music is where it truly lives. Commercialized radio is where it goes to die. That's the train of thought, okay, to an extent. So let's go ahead and play this and give me your thoughts on that, and then we'll be back to close out the show. All right.
Underground, no radio. So what we asking for, it ain't too hard to find. It's in the heart where that true stardom really lies. Maybe you done heard it, but didn't realize. Cause all the people around you is known for killing highs. I don't need that, so I ain't looking for it. You on the music bandwagon, so important. To you that is, why you hating on the next man? He ain't popping now, that's cause she next, man. Pay attention and listen to the description of my vision. While I'm sitting in the kitchen is where I cook ambition. So what the critics hated, my lyrics not stated. Don't hear your favorite MC, don't mean they spirit faded. Probably due to the fact that money run it all. So what you will is me, cause money run it all. So know me homie, though I'm nice, I get it in. Don't know me homie, though I'm nice like Jeremy Lin. Got the illest playlist, station TV. JSapp MadStak on repeat. Go ahead and play that role, you pay to play your soul. No, we ain't on that list, no commercial radio. No radio, it's no radio. We in the mood for good music, no radio. No radio, it's no radio. We want the illest underground, no radio. We in the mood for good music, let's do it. No radio, please, commercial, let's move it. Think about this all the time when I hit the track. You far beyond dead wrong if you got it sapped. Never ever, ever like ever did I do that. And still I'm making hits, minus radio, I brew that. Don't do this for the money, I spit this for the love. I'm in the game for the long haul, show me love. How about the fact that everything you hear is all the same? I switch it up, no signal while I'm changing lanes. Sick and tired of lanes who swear they doing something. So what your song in rotation don't mean you doing nothing. Here today, gone tomorrow, it's the same story. Got plans of living and banging a whole lot longer, homie. Not your average MC like Hennessy I made. On radio, top down, time to play. All we want is that real hip hop. So let me hear you all say, real hip hop. All we want is that real hip hop. So let me hear you all say, real hip hop. No radio, it's no radio. We in the mood for good music, no radio. No radio, it's no radio. We want the illest underground, no radio.
What's happening? This your boy JSapp MadStak from the Midday Live Show, and right now you was tuned in to the dopest radio station in the land, RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Check it out, it's your boy DJ Corey T, and I need you to go to the Google Play or the App Store and download the free RWR Live 365 app. Because I want to be with you each and every Friday, 12 noon Central, for the Lunch Buffet Mix on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
What's happening, everybody? This your boy JSapp MadStak, Mr. Fan of my fans. iLLEST, do you have what it takes to host your own radio talk show? Well, if the answer is yes, then you're the one we looking for. Hold up, say what? RWR Live 365 is looking for new talent to join our radio family and network. We'll put you in the captain's chair and give you all the tools necessary to become the next hot radio sensation. Sound good? Sure do. How we get down, man? Here's all you gotta do. Visit our website at rwrlive365.com/affiliate program and follow the simple instructions, or give us a call at 850-466-8436. Once again, that number is 850-466-8436. Be sure to tell them iLLEST sent you, and I'll see you on the other side of stardom, baby. See you.
Yeah, you know we right back. Superstars everywhere, so it's like that. Going in, go ham with a knife at. Only here for 24, I'll be right back.
It's your girl G Princess with the VIP Lounge, and you're tuned in right now to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. You know the saying, it's poppin'.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You are inside the Midday Live here on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio where you can always tune in to the culture. I am your host, JSapp MadStak, Mr. Fan of my fans, iLLEST. Got my man, Mr. J over here in the building, right along with my man, Mr. Larry Johnson. So, hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves today. Yeah, okay. I try to make it as festive as possible, you know. But yeah, it's always a joy, man, to have you in studio. Okay, you're welcome anytime. Love to get you and Ava back in for a follow-up on what all things coming up. But we got the Emerald Coast Songwriters Association inaugural artist showcase going down Wednesday. Okay, this Wednesday, October 25th. Andy D's, Navarre, 6 p.m. ish, gonna kick off. Yep. And how long do you expect it to go for?
We're gonna say 6 to 9, but it may run over 9.
Love it.
We want to try and get everybody in performing since they put the work in.
Okay.
Get everybody on the stage, but 6 to 9 is what we're shooting for.
Outstanding. You have any thoughts you'd like to share on the record, man? The No Radio?
I don't know how much time you have. You just opened a can of worms. I could go 2 places real quick. And I don't know how much time I have.
Technically, I have an entire other hour, so we're just gonna let you just chop it up, man. Let's see what you got, because I mean.
And I think I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I had 2 perspectives while I was thinking. And we talked about this earlier with the cover artist and the artist. And the artist wants his fans to follow him. So you can create that following, especially with social media now. I know we go down to the singer every year. Is it Joe Bossamassa? Bossamassa.
The singer here in Pensacola?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
And here, this guitar player, every year, he sells out 2 shows as the singer.
Wow.
You know, and that's all he does. There are plenty of musicians that are not on the radio that have successful careers. You know, so with social media, that's I know everybody look at the negative and thing, but that's a plus for the independent artist if he learns how to use it correctly. You don't have to have radio airplay. Like I said, there are a ton of musicians that sell out venues.
Oh yeah, right.
They get no radio airplay.
Right.
So.
Right.
And then the other thing is, and I don't want to get too political and too cultural and all of that stuff, but
Midday Live welcomes it. I tell you, it's that platform.
I guess I don't know if Confucius said it or somebody said, you can tell if you put it in a capsule, time capsule, you can tell a people by their art. Okay, and I relate that to me. When we were coming up as kids, Isley Brothers, Earth, Wind and Fire, Journey. Nothing but love music.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
Soul music. You know, Marvin Gaye, Aretha Franklin. You know, that's the stuff we listened to when we played. Then we moved into a little bit more, you know, the more pop, you know, Rick James and Prince. You know, went that direction. But if you take that era of music, you know, OJ's, Lakeside, you could take those songs in a capsule from back then. 70s, 80s, maybe into the early 90s. Take those songs out right now and play them.
Right.
And I bet you Frankie Beverly and Mays, you can any cut just about, frankly, anywhere you go. If somebody drop a Frankie Beverly cut, it's music. That was their, you know, they have a following. Even the new generation will follow their groove. I remember seeing a video clip of some little kids. They weren't little kids, like just some early teens. They were listening to Phil Collins, Feel It in the Air.
Yeah.
And-
Feel it.
and-
Yeah, feeling
and
the air
when
tonight.
they heard that drum,
That's it. That's
oh,
it.
they were all into it. These were teenagers. That's totally different generation. So
Okay,
good
okay.
artistry, good music is just good music. I don't care. It can transcend eras. I think, you know,
that part,
and that's been proven, you know, to be a fact. But how much of the music today do you think we could put it in a capsule and 10,
a small fraction,
20 years,
a small
pop
fraction,
it back open,
no,
and want to listen to
a
it?
small fraction, and the point blank, honestly, because the formula now has nothing to do with longevity. It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with tomorrow.
Okay.
It has everything to do with right now. Whereas of any genre, like you just mentioned, Frankie Beverly and Mays, okay, Marvin Gaye, you switch genres, you go over to pop, Peter Gabriel,
yeah,
okay, Seal, all right, okay, you switch genres again, Tupac,
yeah,
Jay-Z, Nas. Those are the artists that you put legend behind and before. You attach the adjective legendary, timeless, Michael Jackson.
Right.
Okay? They make the quality music that stands the test of time. I play Michael every day. I played Another Part of Me first opening up. All right? And here we are. This is 2023 and a record that was written, recorded, mixed, mastered back in the 80s. Sounds like it was done yesterday.
Exactly.
Timeless. Michael Jackson's Thriller will play every single month in the month of October, every single year until the ability to play that record is no longer available. Timeless record. You search it out. You don't even have to even know the words or know the entire song. You know the artist. You know the vibe,
the quality,
and so yeah. So I just feel that in itself, like I say, I don't really speak on other genres. I don't really listen to a lot of other genres of music outside of hip hop. I listen to some pop stuff, the older stuff, like I mentioned.
It's just not a music industry issue that you're talking about.
Right.
You could probably go across the board and pick a business, any business.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go into criticizing,
All
but
right.
the quality of things today, you have to demand quality.
That
or
part.
you won't get it. You'll just get something.
Yeah.
And that's a big change.
Bare minimum.
There you go.
That is a big change, and that's just not a smash on music. It's across the board in anything. You go and get your tires changed, you may not get top quality nowadays. It's across the board in any business. It's just a shift. I don't know what it is, but the quality in things are just not like they used to be. And I'm not comparing, but I am comparing, but there's still that need for excellence. And if you carry that, you will rise to the top. If you carry a need for excellence. If you just want to throw something out there, again, across the board, no matter what business, it'll last us about as long as it took you to throw it out there. That's about how long it'll last.
I genuinely appreciate that, man. Makes me very proud to do what I do, and that's the reason why I create and make music, because I have a divine purpose behind everything that I do. All my records have a specific purpose. It's not just a sound that sounds good. There is meaning behind the records, as I was brought up. Mr. J, I'm gonna let you close us out, man, with the last few words of the day. You know what I mean? Lay it all on the table, my guy. What you got?
Well, hey, man, I just appreciate getting this. I didn't know Mr. Larry was going to be here today, so getting to just sit here. Again, I'm glad I sat right here because I've just got to just listen to you guys go back and forth again. I'm a sponge soaking everything in right now.
Love it.
Trying to get myself started to see all in God's time and see where it's supposed to go.
Outstanding.
But, man, just that Motivational Monday, man. Hey, it's been a good morning, good people, good conversation. Get up there, get you a good cup of coffee or whatever it is that gets you up and moving this morning. And hey, everything happens for a reason. It's to build you. It's to make you better, not make you bitter. Focus on the test, but don't focus on the stress of the test, because there can be no testimony without your test. Focus on the lesson you're supposed to learn so you can apply it the next time you face it, and you'll be wiser and stronger, and you'll be happy that you did and that you made it through this battle. Don't quit. You got to keep going.
Absolutely love it. I will be back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Midday Live, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time to 12 noon. Be sure to tap in with your boy. And, of course, Wednesday is going to be a special day. I'll have Miss iLLEST One, LaShonda Sapp, will be back in studio with me as well. All right, so that is all we got today. Be sure, if you're able to come out and make it on Wednesday. All right, Navarre going down, Andy D's, 6 p.m. To possibly 9, if not a little bit longer. All right, inaugural Emerald Coast Songwriters Association. It's a mouthful, I know. So,
you were saying it.
Artist showcase going down. I will be performing as well, and the headliner again is
Jesse
Ritter.
Northwest,
all right.
I want to say folk singer, country folk, and she's well known across Northwest Florida.
That's going to be amazing. And there's going to be a bunch of other artists, about 12 other artists going to be doing their thing, man. Original music, which is I appreciate and love. Okay. December 1st, it's way off. Look forward to the next edition of the Indie Artist Showcase here in Pensacola. The venue has officially been locked in. It is going to be Hellcat Hangar, all right, here in Pensacola. So tickets are available for that right now. Go to Eventbrite, and you can get tickets for that as well. And then we got some other stuff to talk about. Actually, there's something going down the day after that, so I'll talk to you.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you about that off the air here in a minute. Yeah. All right, so appreciate you guys. Love and farewell. Keep it ill, be real, be chill. And if you've got dreams and ambitions to do anything in life, get out there and just do it. Be like Nike, all right, and just do it. One foot in front of the other. Don't be afraid, okay, of success. You can't be afraid to fail. You got to go out there and give it your best shot. Just keep this in mind, that if you do, dreams will not work unless you do. Having said that, let's get out and get to work together. Love y'all. Peace. Holla. What's happening? This your boy JSapp MadStak from the Midday Live Show, and right now you was tuned in to the dopest radio station in the land, RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
My wings so high, ready to fly. I hate to dig a dish, recipe you can lie. Let's be B.I.G. fans, ready to die. Say it, ready to die, recognize the realest, hill of the fine. I've been doing it for years, ain't no lie, 12 out of 12 years. Open your eyes, J real still, top of the hill, going on 1 star.